something interesting for me, and like Dave said, say I don't really have, you know, one particular story that I can remember where like I was struggling with this conflict and then I did this, but I do use Aikido all the time. If I have a conflict, internal, external, whatever, I try to ask myself, okay, wait, what kind of attack would this be? If this were a physical attack, you know, what would it be? And then how would I move to that physical attack? You know, so that helps me. But nothing specific. But something else specific. Just in the last couple of years, about 3 or 4 times this has happened to me, which is really like, it really surprised me. One time at a party, one time walking across the street and bumping into somebody I hadn't seen in a long time, another time at a coffee shop. Anyway, the clearest example, was walking across the street, bumped into Justin, who I hadn't seen forever. And I said, hey, Justin, how's it going? He said, oh, good. And then we talked just a little bit of talking. And then he said to this person who was with him, he says, oh, by the way, this is so-and-so, this is Lia Suzuki sensei, and she does Aikido, and she's a 6th dan, you know, he started singing my praises. But this person who had never met me before, she goes, oh, that's why. And I said, well, that's why what? What do you mean? She goes, I don't know. There was just something about you, but now it fits because you do Aikido. And I pushed her, you know, I said something like, what? Good, bad? And she said, well, a certain sort of calmness and comfortable in your skin and confidence, and, you know. So that was, you know, the first time that somebody said that, like, oh, I see, you're an Aikido teacher. That's why I was getting this something from you that I couldn't define. The first time somebody said it, I was like, okay, well, that's just some fluke, some coincidence. But it's starting to happen to me more and more. So I don't know. It's a good thing, you know. But anyway, and it's pretty consistent. Like, be like, oh, that's what it is about you. So. I don't know, like Dave was talking about embodiment, and I guess that's it. What's that?
Exactly. It's almost like there's simply less conflict.
Yeah.
Because you know, like O-sensei said, you know, how, you know, it's first about you. When you're coming from a place of center, of acceptance, big one, comfort in your own skin, which speaks to acceptance as well, and that's been trained so diligently for so many years, then there's simply less conflict. And when there is, you know, it's seen for what it is, and not for what you know, this smaller, you know, self would tend to see it as, right? It's like the difference between pain and suffering, you know. You can't help but feel pain sometimes, but, you know, suffering is a choice. It's what you believe about the pain. And it's the same thing with conflict. You know? So when the sort of beliefs surrounding conflict begin to, you know, when you see through all that trash, and you're coming from a place of center, you know, it sort of slides off you a little bit more often, you know, and things aren't even perceived as conflict sometimes, even though, you know, it's not like we're without conflict. I mean, that would be absurd. I don't know a human being that's without conflict.
Yeah. And I think, Ethan, are you also saying that, from what I'm hearing, that when you embody those principles, then that actually influences the world around you?
Yeah, the world changes.
That's what I've noticed, sure.
You change when the world changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.